The secret to XRP, reaching $1,000. How the market cap problem is solved. Everyone says, XRP can't hit $1,000 without its market cap exceeding the global economy. Everyone is wrong. The reason lies in a powerful, misunderstood financial phenomenon that resolves this apparent paradox: the Market Multiplier Effect. This mechanism is the key to understanding why the path to a four-figure price is more mathematically plausible than most people believe. The market cap problem. At first glance, the calculation is simple. If XRP were to reach $1,000, its market capitalization would surpass $50 trillion, an astronomical figure. Critics argue there isn't enough money in the world to support such a valuation. And they would be right, if it weren't for the fact that price isn't determined by total value, but by supply and demand at the margin, that is, based on the small fraction of coins that are actually for sale. The solution: the multiplier effect and inelastic supply. This is where the solution comes into play. The Bank for International Settlements, BIS, noted in 2023 that when the majority of crypto assets remain inactive in wallets, small capital inflows can significantly alter prices. This is because the supply that is actually available for sale, the float, is very small. With XRP, this effect is amplified for three reasons. Inactive supply, hodling. Similar to Bitcoin, 75%, and Ethereum, 60%, a large amount of XRP is held by long-term investors who have no intention of selling. Locked reserves. A considerable volume is locked in Ripple's escrow outside of active circulation. Burn mechanism. A small fraction of XRP is destroyed with every transaction, permanently reducing the total supply and accentuating its scarcity. When new capital enters the market, it doesn't have to buy the entire supply, only the small portion that's for sale. This massive buying pressure on a scarce supply causes the price to skyrocket. The new price is then multiplied by the total supply to calculate the new market capitalization, creating a disproportionate multiplier effect. The multiplier in action, real-world examples, Bitcoin. In the summer of 2025, the new Bitcoin ETFs demonstrated a 74x multiplier. Every dollar that came in added $74 to its market cap. XRP being less liquid, its multiplier is even more explosive. In March, an $80 million investment generated a $17 billion increase, a 212x multiplier. In another instance, a $12.87 million inflow led to a 601x multiplier. The final catalyst: ETFs and the math of the future. There are currently 9 XRP ETF applications awaiting approval, expected around October 2025, with an estimated probability of 85 to 90%. Let's see what could happen. If $10 billion enters with a conservative 200x multiplier, the market cap would increase by $2 trillion, pushing XRP above $100. If $50 billion enters with a 600x multiplier, the market cap would jump by $30 trillion and XRP could surpass 500. If $100 billion were to enter with a 647x multiplier, the market cap would soar by $64.7 trillion, placing XRP in the $1,000 range. In conclusion, XRP's price doesn't depend on trillions flowing in, but on a few billion making a powerful impact on its limited supply. This isn't about getting swept up in hype. It's simply about understanding the market's math. The probability of this scenario materializing is high and is supported by solid fundamentals. With the regulatory clarity XRP has obtained in the US, Bloomberg analysts and prediction markets place the odds of an ETF approval by late 2025 in the 85 to 92% range. This financial vehicle wouldn't be speculative. It would be anchored by the real-world utility that Ripple has built over years: a growing global cross-border payments network, ODL, its entry into the tokenization of real-world assets, RWA, and the launch of its own stablecoin. These are the use cases that will give institutional capital the confidence to enter forcefully once the ETF door opens. This new capital will directly impact the multiplier mechanic, an effect magnified by the tens of billions of XRP still locked in escrow and the high rate of long-term holding, which guarantee a limited circulating supply. By combining the high probability of the catalyst, a solid foundation of utility, and proven market mechanics, the analysis yields a probability percentage. It is estimated there is a 65% to 75% confidence level that this mass repricing event will occur. This makes the future of XRP less a question of if, and more a question of when and with what magnitude. Leave your opinion in the comments, subscribe, like, and visit the website fastcryptonews.com.